Hello, my name is Nancy Young, and welcome to another episode of Your Voice Matters with Nancy Young, a program highlighting the positive voices within our local communities and how they're impacting and uplifting our world one person at a time. Now, before we get started, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Today, we'll be talking about highlighting your voice through advocating for seniors and keeping them active. Today, our guest is from Tracy, California. Her name is Mary McGill. Mary McGill is a native of Oklahoma. She grew up on a farm and graduated from Duncan High School. She later attended Bacon College in Muskogee, Oklahoma. Later, she moved to California, and for more than 20 years, she worked at UC Berkeley. She's a mother of three, one has since passed, a grandmother of 5, and a great-grandmother of 3. She's lived in Tracy, California for more than 23 years with her daughter and son-in-law. She's very active in her church, and she is now the president of the Tracy Golden Agers. At this time, help me welcome Miss Mary McGill.
Hi, Nancy. Nice to see you.
I'm glad that you're able to join us today. So today is all about advocating for seniors and encouraging active lives for seniors. So you are the current president of the Tracy Golden Agers here in Tracy, obviously. And
Yes.
so it's an organization with the motto, the slogan is seniors on the go.
Right.
So it's seniors are important to you. So tell me about your passion for seniors.
Well, I know I'm a senior, but there are a lot more seniors that's a lot less off than I am. And I just love helping them, whether they need a ride to meetings or they want to go out and have some coffee or lunch or just talk on the phone, whatever I feel that they might need. My heart just goes out for them, and I just want to help them as much as I can because I feel like that I'm a little more fortunate than some of them are. So whatever, it's just really in my heart. I have no other way I can think about it. I love the Golden Agers, the Tracy Golden Agers, because they give me what I need, and I try to give them what they need.
Okay. So you bring a lot of life and a lot of excitement to the Golden Agers. I've had the pleasure of being a part of it for the last 10 years, even
Yes.
all outside of that category range of 55 years and older. But one day I'll get there.
You're on your way.
On my way. In a hurry though. I can take my time. I got about a little 4 years left.
Okay.
So as far as the Golden Agers, what actually is the Golden Agers, the organization itself?
It's a group of seniors that got together quite a few years ago, and we just like to keep them from being isolated at home, but we do a lot of things to keep them busy and keep their minds busy and have fun and just go places. We have outings that we go to. We have the movie, bowling. We have games at the center when we have our meetings. And we carpool to a lot of places. And I think the farthest place that we've probably been is probably Yosemite, just to keep them busy and keep them happy and have them looking forward to doing something.
Okay, so how often does the Tracy Golden Agers meet normally outside of this COVID situation?
We meet once a month. We have a board meeting, which is the first Tuesday of the month. And then the second Tuesday of the month, we have our general meeting, which is at the Lolly Hanson Senior Center. And it's from 9:30 to 11:30. So sometimes we have almost 50 seniors. Sometimes they're meeting, the number is off and on. But they look forward to coming to that meeting that day. And they learn a lot from us, and we learn a lot from them.
So in the meetings, what kind of things do you do in the meeting besides just talk, meet?
Well, we have a board that gets our agenda together for the meeting. So we have a report of each board that we have, and I think we have 10 people 10 different people, 10 different boards that report to us each month about everything. And we report this in our meetings. And after our meetings, we also, main thing we have in our meetings before the meeting and after the meetings, we have prayer. We have a chaplain that prayers. So we have games. We play bingo. We play 50-50. And we have other little games where we dance to and fro to get some exercise. We like to laugh and talk with each other. And it's just a lot of different things we can do. We do. We don't do the same thing all the time.
What
But
is your guest speakers? Do you bring in guest speakers?
yes, we do. We have had guest speakers from Sutter Tracy Hospital, Kaiser. We've had the fire department there. We've had the police department.
But
We,
Mom, you also have an update from Amanda or whoever is running the senior center, right? So
yeah,
what can you come to update?
they have an update of different things that we can choose, can join in with the Lila Henson Senior Center and do. Some of them are we they're painting, and some are exercise. Just this year, we started a game called Phase 10, and I'm teaching that. And so we have quite a few members that we got up to about 12 members before this virus came along.
And I'm pretty good at Phase 10. That can go on for many hours. It's a lot of fun
Yes,
playing.
yes.
So
So,
I want to go back to the beginning of how Golden Agers got started, and then later in the last recent 2 years changed the name to Tracy Golden Agers. And then we'll talk some more about the things that Tracy Golden Agers does. But let's go back to 1996 when it first began. So what started, what spurred that spark to actually put together this group?
there was this minister that belonged to the Fremont Baptist Church, and some lady from the praise and worship got up and said that seniors should sit down and be quiet and let the young people run the church. And that bothered Reverend West really bad. And he talked to his pastor. And from then on, he had started a few seniors, but right after that, he moved to Tracy. And we started at the Good News Baptist Church, which is on First Street. And at that time, we had about 10 members. And we didn't pay dues because nobody had any money. So everything that we did or the outings that we went to, Reverend West paid for it out of his pocket. And that was like, we would go fishing or go to Sacramento. We went to Filoli Garden. And there was one of the trips where we went to Yosemite and was on the bus and everything. But like I said, and whenever we would go somewhere on the bus, we would always have fun. We would have games and everything, and we gave them cookies and candies and drinks to and from on the trip. So those were some of the things that we did do, and he enjoyed what he was doing. Soon after that, he had someone else to become president, and he was just like the overseer of the Golden Agers at that time until he went home to be with the Lord.
Okay, so the Golden Agers and seniors on the go. How important is it for seniors to keep active? It seems to me that people seem to live longer, seem to have happier, healthier lives when they're active, when they're in motion, and not just sitting back at home. Because there's still a lot of life in everyone if we can just find a way to pull that out.
By being active, they do like to come, and they like to go to the movies because that's an outing to them. It's an outing when they come to the meetings because otherwise they would be at home. They're always on time. They always looking really well. They got their makeup and stuff on, and when you look good, it makes you feel better. Some of them, as seniors, they have their little boyfriend, and which is nice. Our oldest one is 96, and she's got her little boyfriend. But she can sing, she dances, and she's helps to count the money at our meetings. So um, they just look forward coming to the meetings, and anywhere we decide to go as a group, not just as the board members. We all agree on where we might want to go. We also take them on birthdays. We go out every quarter, celebrate birthdays, and have a good time. Um, we have our Christmas lighting, which you know about, and they're all dressed up, and we always have a good time there. And the good thing about it is the last couple of times we went to M&J Bistro, and he closed the place down for us just to have it, and we was there as long as we wanted to stay, and they felt really good about that. One of the things that it was a new um, thing that we started was just this last year. We was in the 4th of July parade, and the ones that was in it was really excited, and the ones that wasn't in it was excited when they saw some pictures, and they said they would be in the next one that we're in. And we even had some. They're on the. They said seniors on the go. They are on the go. They've even toured the Amazon warehouse.
Okay.
And yes, and so they enjoyed that. We've gone to one place some people never heard of, which I hadn't until I had gone there. Is it's called Lock Rowing Camp Background. It's an old Chinese town, and it was really nice. We caught food there and had lunch, and took a lot of pictures. We go bowling. Some which I'm one can't bowl, but we do go and support the others that are bowling, and we give them a clap for them when they get a strike. Either if they get a gutter ball, we still clap for them. So we just have a lot of fun together, and they look forward to it, and so do I. So it's nice.
So bowling is one of your weekly activities that the
Yes,
Golden Agers has. So it's something that they can do ongoing. And also when the movies are open, then you go to the movies with
yes,
as well.
yes.
And of course there's exercising and all kind of other things that are available every week. So this is obviously working. It's been going on since the 90s. And what is the oldest person that's a part of the Golden Agers? How old is that person?
She's 96.
96.
And we have another one that's 94.
Wow. And they're spunky, just come right on in there.
Yes, they really are. But most of them, I believe, are probably in their late 70s or 80s. Most of us are. But you can be 55, but some people think, if you're not 65, that they're not a senior. But in 5 more years, you'll be a senior.
Technically, if you look at the Lolly Hansons online, it says when you're 50 and over, you can sign up for your senior activities. So, but you allowed me to be an honorary member to start paying honorary dues at age 45. But I have been a part of the organization since I was 40. So I just came in early, but I came in as a senior advocate because seniors are very dear to me, even since a youth, since I was a young person. So it's important that your voice is heard. And so for you to be able to advocate, even by bringing in organizations to speak to the seniors, to educate them on things like scams, senior scams, because many people are scammed, but sometimes seniors can be more vulnerable and because of the scare tactics. And they're afraid, and then they're doing things, or maybe just from a nice perspective. Oh my goodness, wouldn't you want to help? And so then they give away the little bit of money that they need to live on. So it's good that you're doing that advocacy. And then what about even the Lolly Hanson Center? It was recently expanded. It's been now a little more than a year. So the Golden Agers were a voice in that, right?
Yes, and when we first came back to Lolly Handsome, everybody was oohing and eyeing and just so happy. And when we have our meetings, the place is so nice and clean, and we have our coffee. And then when we get ready to leave, we leave the place just like we found it, nice and clean. We all get together and clean up behind ourselves. But Lottie Hanson is really a fantastic place for seniors, and the staff there is really, really nice. They take really good care of us. We thank God for Amanda, Jolene, and he's going to, Brian. Uh, they, any questions we have and go to them, they will answer. And another thing I always mention to the board is the city uh, told us we needed to get a 501c3. And I think it was a blessing that they wanted us to ask us to get it. And we had a lot of people say that it couldn't be done or it was too much work. And I would tell them, you never know what you can do until you try, because I always put it in God's hands to do whatever we want to do. And we turned in the papers and everything, and we had it a little less than 2 months. And that was really a blessing. Um, when we went back to, they were umbrella under us.
Wasn't it Good Sam? I thought it was Good Sam. Maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, when we went back to meet, they had monthly meetings that we attend. And a lady, one of the members named May Enos, and I always attend their meetings. And when we went back to tell them that we had a 501c, they said, really? And they said, let me see, you have the papers. And so we pulled them out and we looked at it. Said, yeah, it really is. And then there was a couple of more people there that had been trying for a few months. And so one guy took his phone and looked up the company and said, yeah, it's for real. So, I just thank God that we was able to get it in 501c3. And so far, we've received one grant and we're working on another one from the county now. But so far, God has blessed us to have. He have sent people to come and work on the board to help us fill out these papers without paying someone to do it. So it's really been something. So as we get our grants, we will be doing more for the seniors and more for seniors. We want, we want any senior that's in Tracy, whether you're in the county or in the city limits, you're always welcome to come there and be a member. Some people think, I got to say this, they think it's a Black thing, but it's not. We have people, we have Asian people, Indian people, African people, German, we have all kinds, there, and everybody, and some of them are on the board. So my feeling is I would just love to see a place bigger than Lolly Hanson just for the seniors. And our next goal is, as we get funds, we want to get a bus for the seniors so we can go, different places. Although the city supplies the bus twice a year, we get to go on those trips also. The membership had got down real small, but we haven't done any advertising. It's up to, our membership is up to over 50 more. So that's what we're doing. And we want to do more and do better. And we want to have the best senior citizen place going, not only in Tracy, in the world if possible. But that's what we do. And we have good people, we have good seniors that come. We don't have any problem with people fussing or falling out or anything. Everybody is happy. So
yeah, you kind of live past that stage. The thing is, you didn't one day wake up already older, as a golden ager, like Benjamin Button on the movie. But you live some, and so even having to put together that 501c3, you have a wealth of knowledge within that group there, because many have already gone through their careers, many have gone through their education, so they still possess a lot of great things to contribute to the whole.
Right,
So these last few months have been very trying with COVID-19, and a lot of people, sheltered in and can't
right.
get out on the move. So do you have any concerns as far as once many more things are lifted? So we know day by day things are being lifted. The community centers aren't back open yet. So Lolly Hanson isn't back open yet to me. But do you foresee by maybe talking to seniors now that there will be, some challenges getting them to come back out to be active again? Or do you think they're probably too afraid at this point and settled in to where they are?
Right now, some are and some are not. Since this all started, I have called every senior that we have on the roster, just to see how they're doing. And everybody's doing okay. And some have asked when will the center be opening back up. And I told them, they will let us know. And they miss going. They don't like being at home. I could tell from the sound of the voice of how the conversation that we have. And one thing I like to say also, Nancy, is we appreciate you. I'm not trying to pat you on the back, but you're just you, and you have been there for us. If it's something that we needed to know, or if we don't come to the meetings, you encourage us to come. And I can remember we've been there, the ones with wheelchairs and everything, when we had our little blue shirts, uh, because it was something to support the seniors. So we really, really appreciate you because we haven't had anyone from the council or from the city to come and see about us as seniors, as you have. I'm not saying this just because of this video that you're making, but this is true. And any of the seniors, anytime any of them see, they know you. I don't think they know anyone else hardly, on city council. So we thank God for you for being just just being Nancy, and we appreciate everything that you have done. And we know that you'll always be there for us. We love you.
Well, I love you too. And so too bad I'm missing out on phase 10. I'm gonna have to find some time to get back for for that game. But now, as we come to a close, you already mentioned that the meetings are every second Tuesday at 9 or 9:30.
9:30.
9:30 at the Lolly Hanson Center.
Yeah.
And the room is getting really full. We're probably gonna have to move some exercise people out so you can move into the gym soon.
Yeah, that's what Amanda said. If as it get larger, we'll have to move over to the larger part of the center.
Yeah, so I want to encourage everybody, all the seniors, to come out 55 and over, get back active, get on the move, find out what you need to do to keep yourself safe, to keep yourself from, contracting anything as best you can, and get back out there and have fun, be a part of the Golden Agers. The dues are nominal. It's only $36 a year, and it
Mm.
gets you a whole lot. It covers the cost for a number of the trips that you do. A lot of the trips that you do are free. You go to the casino trips, park trips, museums. You have different tours, and like we said, weekly activities, and then the monthly meetings, of course. But that gets you a lot. $3 a month gets you a whole lot. So encourage you to come out. And I just thank you so much, Miss Mary McGill, Mother McGill, for talking with me today about this wonderful organization, the Tracy Golden Agers, doing great things within the community of Tracy. Is there anything else that you want to leave with anyone before we
I
go?
would like to say thank the city of Tracy. We are partners with the city of Tracy, and we know that they will take care of the seniors. They have a concern for the seniors. So my feeling is I just hope more seniors would come out. If you don't have a transportation to come, I have my phone number, I give it out. We have cards. You can just call Raleigh Hansons, and they will let you know all about us. And there's a little article in the Tracy Press that tells you that you can give us a call. And we just thank you, Nancy, for having us. We are part of your heart. You always look out for us. And I just want to say, God bless you and everything that he has plans for you in the future.
Well, thank you. And God bless
It's in God's hand, girl.
you. Thank you. All right. So we'll be talking to you soon. Be seeing you soon. Take care. Love you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Again, thank you to Mother Mary McGill for being our guest today on another episode of Your Voice Matters with Nancy Young. For truly your voice is making a difference in our community as you continue to advocate for our seniors and keeping them active on the move with the Tracy Golden Agers. Now, if you like more information about the Tracy Golden Agers, see the information on the screen below. And if you've enjoyed this programming, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you again for joining us for another episode of Your Voice Matters with Nancy Young. And until next time, remember, your voice matters. If you have something positive to share and you would like your voice to be highlighted on Your Voice Matters with Nancy Young, please contact me at YVMwithNancy@gmail.com. And if you've enjoyed this programming, please hit the subscribe button right now. Thank you.